But when the American Heart Association came in, they made our dreams reality. The soil that we purchased, the seedlings that we purchased, all these things were resources that were provided for us from the funding that we got from the American Heart Association.
There's nothing like a farmer's market south of Atlanta where it's open 4 days a week, where people can come by, they can shop, they can see the food being grown right here, and they can also go out in the field, they can touch it, they can smell it, they can look at it, and they can come over to the market and purchase it. And that's what makes Atlanta Harvest so special.
The biggest thing we have to face with accessibility is creating an opportunity for people to get the food when they need it. And so through the help of the American Heart Association, we were able to build this storefront here in Ellenwood. We started to be more known as a family that would provide fresh food for the community. And then this also serves as a place where we can create some of our food boxes that we deliver to homes and really just serve the greater Atlanta area.
Had a customer come through and she picked up her basket of fresh fruits and vegetables, and then we, at the cashier, we rang it up for her and we let her know, if you're paying with EBT, get 50% off. She immediately started crying. She said, "You don't know what this means to me. I have children at home, I've been struggling." And she was like, "I can get more food?" And he said, "Yes, go get another basket." She went and got another basket of food and she filled it up. And when we rang up the total, it came to $25. She was like, "What? I got all this food for $25? And we said, "Yes." We helped her get her bags in her vehicle, and she said, "You really don't know what this means to me. Like, I'm coming back." And that's why we do Atlanta Harvest. That's why we work here. That's why we started this business. Today's farming is much different from 50, 100 years ago, where there's a lot more business to it, marketing, social media, being on the computer. And so with Atlanta Harvest and the team that we built, we have different people dedicated to tasks to help with advertising, to help with marketing. And a lot of small scale farmers don't have the manpower. If we can help farmers to be able to utilize their time better, we can take some of the workload off of them and they can spend more time in the field, then it's a win-win situation for the both of us. We talked about funding and how the American Heart Association has been so instrumental in helping Atlanta Harvest expand through their funding. A lot of organizations that offer funding for farmers, the application tends to be at an academic level that many farmers of color just didn't have the educational resources in to be able to look at these applications and fill them out, or even have the time or know people who can help them fill out these applications.
They allowed us the room to build and almost exponentially grow from what we thought we could do with the resources that we had to doing something that is, I would say, the perfect model of what we're trying to achieve in our work with the community. The collaborations that we have with other farmers, all these things have come together to really increase the work that we do in the community and really to show us how beneficial this kind of work is.
The inequities in our food systems compound other injustices already experienced by Black, Indigenous, and people of color communities. The American Heart Association's Bernard J. Tyson Impact Fund addresses food insecurity holistically by investing in organizations, social entrepreneurs, and farmers that are working to increase access to fresh, healthy foods.